Hello everybody, Russian Batman back with a... Oh, Terrence is in the background. Maybe I should keep him in the background. Here's Terrence, by the way. He's the biggest bird. I showed him in a different showcase. But today's showcase, we got a little, just random showcase. Couldn't really, fit all these guys into one category. But yeah, first off, my last showcase was Puss in Boots. So I did end up finishing one of the bears. So I wanted to make Baby Bear real quick. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty simple custom. I just got a dark brown bear because my friend was giving away a lot of his Legos. So I took some of his parts and he had a bear. So yeah, it was dark brown. So I just kind of painted it light brown. It doesn't really want to stand here. Painted it light brown, gave it blue eyes and some teeth and a brown nose. And that's really it. But, it's not that great. And also, I gave him the chain necklace with... I put a slingshot at the end because he has a whole bunch of weird trinkets and whatnot just hanging off. So, yeah, I wanted to give him a fork, but I couldn't find a fork piece. But, yeah. And then also, Goldilocks could just kind of fit on there. So, it does look really nice. It was kind of like, not its own really figure that much, but it looks nice as a companion piece to Goldilocks. So, if I ever make like a Puss in Boots display, Goldilocks can be the baby bear. And also decided to make him baby because... he's the smallest out of the three. And yeah, because the other two bears are pretty big compared to Goldie. So I would probably have to use some like different piece or something. I honestly don't know how I would do that. But they wouldn't be the same size. So that's why I went with, yes, I'm just going to display her, the bear with Goldie. All right. Next up, a little kind of random custom I decided to make is I made the Flash Batman. Yeah, it's the... You know what? Maybe I shouldn't keep going in the background because my camera wants to focus on that. I decided to make, the Flash, but it's the Batman suit. It's from the new movie, because I originally wanted to modify this cowl to be that piece, but I'd have to take off the cape. So I just took a normal Batman cowl and just kind of cut off the ears and then gave it a kind of the color scheme of the Flash and kind of based it off the little promotional images from the new Flash movie. But yeah, it's a pretty simple custom. It's just kind of, Batman, but Flash. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't carve out the nose because I know in the movie he doesn't have a nose guard, so, but yeah, I decided to keep it because that would be a little bit tricky to do with the Batman mask. And yeah, so there's the Flash with the modified Batman suit. So yeah. All right. Next up is I got two customs of Canadian Meme Dealer. The first one, well, so I'm gonna show off. So first I made a classic kind of retro style Canadian Meme Dealer. This is more based off like, his original I would say like Sig Fig, but I added a little bit of a classic spin. So I made all the painting really simplistic. His bright blue pants and that simple yellow face. But it's supposed to represent a Canadian meme dealer. And yeah, I really do like how the custom turned out. Like I said, it's a nice simple custom. Didn't make the cocoa all the way around. Wanted to keep it, wanted to keep the painting off like the edges to kind of make it look like old printing a little bit. And yeah, I do like making some customs in this classic quote-unquote style. I don't know if there's a good other word for it. Classic retro, I guess. But yeah, but I also made a newer version because I just revamped this. So first I made this classic one, right? Then I also made this newer one, which I'm really happy with, which is more based off kind of new look. If you don't know, Canadian Meme Dealer, he used to make memes on the OSRS, but now he has a movie channel called Ty the Movie Guy, which you should definitely subscribe to. Ty the Movie Guy. It's a pretty cool channel. He reviews movies and stuff. So yeah. So I made this more based off how his appearance kind of with his new channel. I actually made his YouTube banner, and I have a video about how I made that. But he kind of wanted me to combine the Ty the Movie Guy kind of character or persona, whatever, with the Canadian Meme Dealer. So yeah, and with the Ty the Movie Guy, I guess persona, he has this like faded hair and these 3D glasses. So that's what I try to do, is implement that into the Canadian meme dealer design, and I think it turned out really nice. So yeah, you can see here it goes all the way, the red goes all the way around. So I had to sand the legs off because the paint kept on scraping off the thing, because I had to lay. Usually, I actually don't have to sand that much of the leg, because I know you should sand the leg before painting on it. I usually don't do that much because I've found that you actually don't need to do it as much as you think. Like, I know there's this one customizer, I don't remember his name, but he made like a Patrick custom, but he like sanded like so much of the leg, and there was like a huge just gap in there. But you don't have to actually do that unless you're layering a lot of paint, which I was, because I was layering the white and then layering red on top because I needed to have a show on the dark blue. So yeah, then also gave him gray shoes because I was like, you know what, why not? Gray shoes, yeah. And here's a quick side-by-side comparison. The retro one versus the new one. I'm really happy how that turned out. Also gave him a kind of a brown ring around his Canadian hat, or whatever you call it. Coast Guard. I don't know what they call it in Canada. But yeah. Last but certainly, this isn't the least, is we have Jack Skellington. Yeah, so also give him a little thing, but let me just get rid of that. So yeah, so this is just a modified Jack Skellington. I wanted to do this because I heard this custom might become irrelevant pretty soon, because they actually just recently approved a Lego Ideas set for Jack Skellington. The Nightmare Before Christmas set. It looks really good, and hopefully when they do release that, they give us a revamped Jack Skellington with the long legs and long arms. But if they don't, then this custom will still be relevant. But yeah, I decided to do that. So I decided to take, because they have the new Avatar leg. Well, they're not new Avatar legs, but they have the Avatar arms and legs. So I decided to take that and kind of paint it black, and then paint all these stripes, which were a little bit annoying to do. I'm not gonna lie, especially the leg ones. There was a lot of stripes on the legs. And unfortunately, there's a little bit of a contrast, because you see here, the white on the legs is a lot lighter than the white on the torso. But, that's something I can live with. Maybe I should have but I didn't want to paint over the torso because I was afraid I would, ruin the design. So, yeah. See here, nothing much. Like I said, the stripes on the arms are a little bit thicker than the stripes on the legs, but, that's neither here nor there, because I wanted these to match with these. But yeah, then also, he has the just black shoes. He has, this fabric, everything from the original minifigure. Also, I tried to extend his neck. I don't know how well this worked. I basically I propped his neck up on the, what do you call it? Like here's a minifigure, right? I put his head like that, and then I sculpted some stuff around that. So I don't know how well it turns out. It does look a little bit weird because the paint white is a little bit different than the minifigure white of the head. So it does look a little bit off, but I'm still pretty happy with it. Because I want to kind of look consistent all around. Also, same bow tie piece from the minifigure. A lot of this is just from the CMF figure, but I'm really happy how it turns out. I think it looks really good, and like I said, I hope for the new set they opt with this option instead of going with the. I do like the CMF figure, but it would be nice because to get more the long arms and long legs and more sets and more colors, because currently with the current sets we only have them in blue and whatnot, and it would be nice to get them in a black and more colors to make more customs, because I love the long legs and arms, and I want to see them used in more sets. So yeah, that's really it for this custom showcase. So I don't have that much to show off, but I am really happy how all these figures turned out, especially the Canadian meme dealer ones. Yeah, those are good. Maybe I could just milk those who made those their own showcase, and then done these. I could milk this content, but yeah, I decided not to. I don't know why. Maybe I should. All right, but y'all have a nice rest of the day. Go watch the 2011 film Rango, and yeah. Wait, I think I was supposed to say something. Oh yeah, subscribe and go. Ciao. Bye. Bye. Bye.